luxury of an injury-free run as well. They're able to name an unchanged side for the 9th successive game, and their striker Alan Smith has overcome a minor ankle injury, and he and Gary Lineker, who between them have scored 39 times this season, clearly pose the biggest threat to Fulham today. And Linux with Leicester City's corner in the opening moments of the game. Keeper had to get down well to save from Kevin McDonald there, who was allowed to go a long way forward and gets certainly a long-range header, but a free one in. Just look at that. But plenty of time, really, for Payton to see it. Here comes for Lineker. Played for Smith. The midfielder now turned into a left-back. Linux playing it in. Jerry Daly first to it. Oh, and Wilson. And a good save. And they really caught Fulham out. No wonder Jerry Payton's doing a bit of shouting to the defence and shaking his head. They were pulled apart there. Daly, in fact, quickening it up beautifully, and a lovely ball played back for Wilson. And he did well to get down with it. And now Lineker. Ball coming off Tony Gale, comes to Wilson, and a brilliant save by Payton. Played in well here by Lineker, and it just deflected off Gale, in fact. Wilson picked it up, and that would have just curled in. There's the skipper, John O'Neill. Ian Wilson, with 20 minutes of the game gone, with the corner for Leicester City. A deep one towards John O'Neill, gets there, and another good save. That time from Jerry Daly by Jerry Payton. And well there. And again a bit of space, but again the keeper was equal to it. Linux again. Deeper one this time. He got it at the second or the third attempt, and he hasn't got it yet. Oh, and it might be anywhere. Thundering shot by Tony English. Somehow Fulham picked it out, and it's another corner. Smith, Lineker, and now Wilson. And he scored for Leicester. It's a goal they threatened to get once or twice in the first half, but they haven't really caused Fulham any real problems in the second until now. Lineker playing it there into the path of Ian Wilson. Away past the diving body of Payton into the corner of the net. Well, that creates a problem for Fulham. Gives Leicester a great impetus now to go on and win this game, which if they do, they get within 2 points of Fulham. Plenty of jubilation at that end amongst the Leicester City fans, and they brought nearly 5,000 down with them. Daly. And the score comes from the Leicester fans. They sold some 900 seats, let alone all those on the terraces. Here's Wilson again. Oh, that was not far away. And what a difference a year or so makes for this young man. If you remember, about a year or so ago, he conceded a grotesque own goal in the cup semi-final against Spurs at Villa Park. Final whistle. 3 precious points for Leicester City that really opens up the promotion race again now. Delight from all the Leicester City fans, that goal by Ian Wilson in the second half. And it's provided Leicester City with a victory that extends their unbeaten run now to 11 games. Final score. It's Fulham 0, Leicester 1.
And that outstanding win leaves Leicester still fourth, just 2 points behind Fulham, and both, as you can see, have played 38. Of Fulham's 4 remaining games, only one's at home, and they'll face a hard game at Derby, which is among their remaining away games. Leicester face struggling Bolton at Burnley at Filbert Street, and they have to travel to Leeds and Oldham. So Gordon Milne can afford to smile tonight. Brian Moore of London Weekend asked him about the game and about Ian Wilson's winning goal.
I thought Ian had 2 good chances very early on, didn't he? He got in twice there, and he's been doing this. He's got about 10 this season from midfield, and I think it was typical of his attitude and the sort of player he is. It showed his determination when he made a little bit of room for himself and got on the end of it, and he had another good chance just after that. And when the ball's laid off here, you can see that, you know, when he comes into picture, that now he's got it. He starts to show, and that's that sort of first. He's got one thing on his mind, to get on the end of that, and they're backing off all the time, and got his shot in, and it was the vital breakthrough.
Is talk of promotion absolutely taboo at Filbert Street? I mean, you're now 2 points away from Fulham.
Yeah, we've been fortunate since the turn of the year, in as much that we've been out of it, really, Brian, and the pressure has been on the 3, if that's the right word. And I think, I've said this all along, the top 3 are there on merit. But, you know, I've always felt it's unusual to have 3 teams holding that from sort of Christmas right through to the end. And, you know, you think inevitably one of them's going to crack. So there's not been a lot of talk about us doing it. So from that point of view, we've been allowed to play a little bit more relaxed and composed.
But you have to feel now that you've got a great chance. You've got 2 at home and 2 away. And I think I'm right in saying Fulham have got 1 at home and 3 away.
Yeah, it's in our own hands, I think. And obviously, if Fulham win them all, then it puts it beyond us, doesn't it? They've still got that little cushion. I mean, if we hadn't got it today, then we with a tremendous following, and morale's high, the spirits are good. So we're just looking forward to the next match now.